So in this particular incidence, uh, in this particular iteration, I really don't have the odds. So I have what? A flush draw and a top pair, and that's it. Flush draw and a top pair. Against a overpair, I probably am okay, but the guy happens to have 2 8s, so I am actually 31% here. Now, if this was different, and he had 2 pair, let's say this was a 7 here, then I'm still 4% behind. But with the strong fold equity, I suppose that would have been okay, but I don't think he folds 2 pair here. Yeah. 2 pair and overcard. A top pair and an overcard here. And then top 2 pair here. He is ahead of me by like 4%. And let's see how much dead money is in there. 31 cents. 31.50. So dead money was about 50 plus cents. So, I don't know, these plays are pretty difficult. I think really I need a straight draw here, at least a gutter. So let's see what we could do. 7, 8, 9. How about we put a 5 or a 10? How about a 5? Okay, how about a 10? No, not here. 10 here. So 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we will put a jack. 7, 8, 9. And then we need a 10. So here we'll give him a jack. And see how that works out. See, he's ahead of me by what is that? 7 plus 5, like 12. He's ahead of me by 12%. That's not a flip. That's like 12%. And it's not likely that he folds 2 pair here, top 2, or top and middle. No, top 2 pair. And but if this was an ace, I'm still at 43%. So yeah, this is tough. This is tough. I mean, if he had aces, I'm way ahead, I suppose. I mean, queens, yeah, then I'm ahead here. Right, so we'll get rid of that. We'll put it back down to the 4. Yeah, I'm ahead that way. He has top pair. And I guess he's gonna have top pair. Say like an 8. An 8 and a king a lot of the times. I mean, top pair. Let's give him an overpair of, say, 10s. Or let's give myself, like, say, a pair of 4s, a pair of 8s. Yeah, let's give myself a pair of 8s. And put this as a 2. So if I had a top pair and an overcard and 4 to the flush, I'm gonna be good against an overpair. It's because of the overcard. So I need ace. Let's try with a gutter. So this here, we gave him 2 pairs. We gave myself, oh, I see what happened. My kicker outkicks his. No, but he doesn't need my kicker. He's paired his kicker, so his kicker outkicks me. So this is like an overcard. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I guess we're working on a straight. Yeah, this is the gutter. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the gutter gives me so many more outs. So I need a gutter and a flush draw, and a pair, a gutter, and 4 to this flush. Then I'm pretty good, except let's see if we'll put an 8 here. Now he's still ahead of me with a set. So let's give him the 2 pair, and his kicker is definitely paired. I'm working on the gutter, and that's why the percentages change in my favor, because of the gutter, not because of the kicker. 7 kicker, 9 kicker. That doesn't matter as much as the gutter. The gutter gives me 4 extra outs, which gives me a lot more percentage. So now I'm ahead of him by what, 9%. Yeah, I'm ahead of him by 9%-ish. 8-9%. So I gotta continue to fool around with this and err on the side of a gutter, a overcard, 4 to the flush, and a pair. I mean, if this came out at 9 here, then I'm way ahead. So the overcard definitely helps. Overcard is what, 3 outs, a gutter is 4 outs, and then flush has 9 minus 2 outs, 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 4, 14 outs. 14 outs gives me 53% over 44. So interesting hand. Here I'm definitely behind though, because he's gonna turn over a set. But I suck out on him by making a straight. So the hand played out like this.
They can actually do math easier.
Yeah, like that. It's equity calculator. So I bet out 20 on the flop. He's got a set, so he decides to raise me here. Really, his move was to go all in. He should go all in. And me with the flush draw and a pair and an overcard. What am I thinking if he goes all in? I don't know. I don't think I'm thinking a set, but that'd be a very good play because I would play the set that way, but nobody else does. I would play the set that way, you know, shove if I were him, and then I would play this draw this way too. I would shove. So, like this. Yeah, it definitely sucked out on him. He had a lot more equity than I did because his actual equity was this here. Give him the 8, and yeah, I only have 30-something% equity, even with the gutter. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it wasn't even a 5 here, it was a 4. So let's take that. See? With the 4, my equity drops down to 31%, and he has me crushed. He has me crushed. 70%, 30%. So really, out of 10 times, he would win 7 times, and I would only win 3 times. And then I replace the outs here with 4 more outs. and I get 37% over 61, so 30, so this is 22, no, not 22, 12, 12.5, and 11, so he's got 25% more equity than me. He would win 20%, 25% more money out of every dollar. He would win 61 cents, I will win 37 cents, and there will be a 25-cent discrepancy. Yeah, and so every hand I would, every dollar I would lose by 25 cents. Because 60, well, it's 2%, so 60 minus 40, yeah, it's like 60 minus 40. Yeah, he would be ahead by 25 cents out of every dollar. If there's a dollar in the pie, he'd be ahead of me by 25 cents every time when he's holding a set. But when he's holding, say, 2 pair, then I'm way ahead because of the gutter. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I really need to look for the overcard, the flush draw, and the gutter. Gutter is nice, and the pair is nice. But let's say we pair the... Say we pair the 5. Pair the 5, have an overcard, and he needs to pair the 7, and he's got 2 pair, and I got 5, 9, 5, 6. So I need to give myself a 6. So 51, 46, I'm ahead by 5%. 5, 6, 7. So I just need an 8, and I will be complete. So that's a gutter, plus a pair, plus an overcard, and a flush draw. Something like that. You know? Something like that. Gutter, 4 to the flush, and overcard. So I guess the best way to do this would be to do an ace, a deuce, and a 4. Let's get rid of that. Let's do that, and give them 5, 3. So this here is a gutter to the 4. And overcard, and a pair, and a straight flush draw on the flop. That's a lot. So these are very specific situations where you get a straight draw, a flush draw. But let's say I was open-ended, right? So now we're talking more like ace 10. No, not ace 10. Ace jack. And let's give him queen. And no, it's not that queen. Let's give him queen. And 10, no, 9, and no, we need a 10, and then we need, actually we'll use the king jack, there we go, and then we'll give him, I'll give myself a 10, and then 9. Now we need a queen. Yeah, queen 10, so he's got 2 pair there. I got 10, 11, 12, 13. And what else do we give? I give a blank. See? So a 4 to the straight flush. That is definitely an all-in right there. Those are very rare. 10, 11, 12, 13. If you get this, you shove. I don't care. Let's say he does have a queen. He's still ahead if he's got a set, even with my straight flush draw. So, you know, it's not perfect, but definitely with 2 pair, which he would call with 2 pair. And if he had aces, he's a little ahead because he takes away my, oh, I don't want to give him that ace. Give him this ace. Yeah, if he had aces, he takes away 2 of my outs for the ace. But I'd still be able to make a royal flush and a straight flush and any kind of flush here. So interesting. So it's still a work in progress, and it looks like I have to be very choosy in when I shove. Otherwise, I would be somewhat behind. So I definitely need like 14 outs. 14, 15 outs theoretical. So in my counting of outs, flush gives me 9, gutter gives me usually 4 more, but it's 3. So 9 plus 3 is 12. And an overcard gives me 3 more outs. So that's 15 outs. So if I could count 15 outs, I guess I could shove. 15 outs is shove. No, overcard is only 2 outs because if you're counting flush as 9, then a gutter is only 3, and overcard is 2. So that's 14 outs. So you need at least 14 outs. 14, 14, 14. 14 outs before you could shove. 14 outs. Because some of those outs may be, you know, already dead cards.